that he was dealing with a bone.
I don't know what to say. This is nostalgia for me. I had the worst panic attack of my life. What ended up happening yesterday was... What's up guys? It's Friday. As mentioned, I am going to get a small procedure done today. They're going to take out some things in my nose so I can breathe better. God, I'm so exhausted. It's been a very, very long week. Yeah, I don't even want to go to the gym today, but I think I should just go and just, you know, walk a little bit. If anything, the end of this video will be me with bandages all over my nose. No blood, just how I like it. I have like 1 more hour until the procedure surgery thing, so I'm gonna do what any sane person would do, which is take a nap. It's almost October. I don't understand why it's so hot. Freaking insane. It'll just be like bleeding a little bit tonight. And he was like, at least just take it easy tonight. But then I have to spray this like spray that he gave me.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was dealing with a bone. I thought it was just like a flabby thing. But no, it was like actually a bone, like he was shaving down the side of the bone.
Does football have to like heal from that or no?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Have like anesthetics that they're gonna give you, or is it supposed to not hurt?
I don't know, we'll see. They didn't say anything about that, so
Okay.
I wonder what it'll feel like when the anesthesia wears off. I don't know what to say. He numbed my nose, came in with a knife, said, "This is a knife, don't move." Poked holes in my turbinates, used the little machine, and started scratching away at my bones and cutting away at the meat. And then he said, "I'm gonna fracture your bone really quick, so just, you're gonna feel some pressure." And then he sticks this hard metal object in, and then he goes crack, crack, and then he puts it in the other nostril, and then he goes crack, crack, and then he says, "Now you're done." And so that was that. And now, hopefully, I can breathe. I mean, I'm bleeding a lot right now, but I can already feel the airflow is a lot more clear, that is for sure. Holy shit. Hi. As you can see, my face is completely bloated and I still am bleeding through my nose. What ended up happening yesterday was that I was bleeding too much and the bleeding would just never stopped, and so we went back to the office at 9 p.m. and he basically did like a second operation on me to try and cauterize the wound so that it could stop bleeding, but I did not have any anesthesia. First, what he did was he cleaned the inside of my nose, and because there was so much blood and the blood was just continuing to flow, I was swallowing heaps of blood. It was just washing down the back of my throat and it was just coming out like a freaking water fountain. And he took cotton swabs and stuck it all the way up my nose. The medicine was bitter, and then after that he tried cauterizing both of my turbinates, and by the time he got to the second nostril, I like lost it. I had the worst panic attack of my life, and I think it was because I already went through so much stimulation during the day. I was completely awake when they did the procedure, and the procedure was pretty invasive and actually really freaking scary. And then afterwards I came back and they said that I would be able to, you know, go back to work, do whatever I wanted to do, but there's just tissues and tissues of just blood, and so I couldn't do anything that night because I was just consistently just dabbing up the blood. So that's why I went in the second time at 9 p.m. I've always had an issue with like being overstimulated. It happens a lot when I went to school, where like sights, smells, sensations, especially light and sound, just really affects me, which is why I get really exhausted by the end of the day. Because it was like 10 p.m, 11 p.m, and he was performing this intense procedure on me, cauterizing a wound without any anesthesia. The pain was bad, but I could handle it, but at some point I think my body just physically snapped. I started sweating, I started shaking, my body just felt like it was just covered in pins and needles, and I can't really remember what happened after that. I might have blacked out a little bit. It was definitely one of the most traumatic physical experience I've had in my life. Just no bueno. Afterwards he put like this dissolvable nasal package that I still have. Do you know how I've been napping because I haven't been sleeping well? Well, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night because I can't breathe. I sleep until my mouth gets dry. I wake up 20 or 30 minutes later, drink some water, doze off again. Cases like this where the bleeding just never stops can be seen like once a year. Like, it doesn't happen that often. It just sucks that my case is pretty severe, but it looks like I'm going to have to take things easy, which honestly might be a blessing in disguise, because after I recover from this surgery I will be going to New York. Finally changed the tickets from July when I had COVID to October, so this will be a very good excuse for me to not do anything and to just take it easy. It hasn't even been 24 hours since the procedure, so these are definitely the worst days, and it can't get worse than this. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I ordered some Trejo's tacos. In my videos I'm always like physically just either sick or recovering from something. Yeah, I got Trejo's tacos. I haven't gotten Trejo's tacos in a really long time, but this is nostalgia for me. When I was a college student at USC, I lived in the Village, and there was a Trejo's tacos right in my building. After classes, I would always get their fried chicken burrito. So good. I've been craving that, and I've been really nostalgic. So I decided to get that today. So I'm very happy for lunch. I am so grateful for my roommate for just helping me through everything yesterday. She saw everything. The panic attack when I blacked out and couldn't talk, like I couldn't communicate with the doctor. She was speaking for me, and she really understood. Like, I told her I was overstimulated, and so she was able to tell the doctor why I was doing weird things, like turning off the lights. After I turned off the lights, I felt infinitely better. She was also the one who contacted the doctor's office because they closed at 5 p.m. She actually contacted through their website portal saying that I was having abnormal bleeding, and the doctors reached out to me. So without her help, I literally don't even know what would have happened. Like, if I was alone and all that shit was happening to me and I was having a panic attack, I honestly would be even more traumatized than I am now. I am honestly so grateful that I have friends that I can rely on that understand why I have panic attacks and are able to help me and be there for me. At many points in my life, I think I was never in a place where I had anyone supporting me when I was going through things. It was just my mom, but a majority of my life I wasn't with my mom, right? So I've always learned to kind of deal with this stuff alone, and honestly, whenever I go through panic attacks or whenever I go through you know, I'm sick and, you know, I need to be taken care of and my mom is on the other side of the world or the country, I've always learned to make do and just get over it by myself. But now I have really amazing friends that can help me, which I'm really grateful for. Here's my burrito. I'm so excited. I also got chips and guac, but I think I might give that to my roommate. So the guac looks really, really good. Whoa, dropped a jalapeno. Guac is gorgeous. My nose is bleeding. Let me go wipe that. All right, first bite. Honestly, brings back so much memories for me. Oh my god. It's so good. I feel like I should open up more about like my panic attacks and how I get easily overstimulated. But honestly, this is also something that I've been trying to figure out in real time with my therapist. I've realized now that my threshold for foreign environments and my threshold for talking to people and exposure to light, to sounds, is very low. Like I have a very low threshold, and so it's affected me a lot in school and in college. That's why I wasn't able to last through high school. The causes, the explanation, and how I manage it and all of these kinds of things, I'm still figuring out. I can only say this is something that I deal with and that I'm working on, but hopefully by being honest about, you know, this is something that I do go through, can be can maybe be like reassuring for anyone else that goes through the same things. If you ever have any insight about, you know, panic attacks, anxiety attacks from being overly stimulated and how you manage it, feel free to like drop it in the comments. If anything, just me sharing this hopefully might give you some comfort, because I don't know, I feel like this isn't really talked about enough. So I'm going to finish my burrito, and this is a portion of the video that I didn't know I would end up making, but I ended up making because I feel like it's just kind of important to document. I guess I'm going to end the video there. So I'll see you guys in the next video, where I definitely won't feel like a pile of shit, and give you guys some good, I don't know, webtoon life something content. I can't really think straight right now. I'll be fine, yeah, but I just wanted to update everyone on what's happening. I hope everyone stays healthy. I hope everyone stays happy, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I am flying to New York.
Arguing again, arguing about something so simple. Make it